Are we rolling these for? What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the movie I just saw, which is Batman Ninja. By the way, this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not gonna getting too far in. I'm not gonna be getting too far into the plot or anything. Anyway, this is like one of the strangest and most unique films I've ever seen. So basically, it's Batman, but they're like all. It's like Batman, but like Batman and a whole bunch of villains, and like a couple of Robins and like Alfred are like all transported back to ancient Japanese times, and so they have to like survive and find a way home, stuff like that. Well, some of them do, some of them don't. Anyway, so it was a great film, but it was really, really, really strange. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, I don't think I've ever seen a movie like this before. I've seen strange movies before. I don't know if this is the strangest. Probably is the strangest. But wow, this is a really strange movie. Anyway, so what I really like about this movie is the story is great. The visuals are amazing. And I love how they like blend different animation styles together. I just really love this movie. It's not perfect by any means. I mean, the dialogue isn't like perfect at all. It's great, but it's not perfect. This was a surprise, but it was a pleasant surprise. Like, this movie came out of nowhere. Like, I don't think anybody was expecting this to be made. This movie was made back in 2018, by the way, and I just watched it, so anyway, I thought it was really good. I can understand why some people don't like this movie, because it's not for everybody. It's not really like other Batman movies at all. It's very different, and it's not like super intense throughout or whatever. There are like a lot of just calm moments. You know what I mean? It's a very good movie though. It's got some good action sequences. And I just really enjoyed it. It has like an 83% critical score on Rotten Tomatoes, but it has like a 39% audience score. So basically, the audience hated it, the critics loved it. I loved it, but I can understand why people would hate this movie. I don't agree with them. I love this movie, but I can understand why they wouldn't like it, even though I don't agree with them. Because this movie isn't everybody's cup of tea. It may be mine, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. But it is mine. So, and I love it. So, I would definitely recommend it if this is your thing. But if this isn't your thing, then of course you're not gonna like it. But I love it, and this is my thing. This is my type of thing. I love pretty much everything about the movie. And if you're like me and you love this type of stuff, then you'd love it. Anyway, so I would give this an 86% out of 100%. It's an A-. It was a really good movie. It's not for everyone. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is mine. And there are a lot of people like me that love this film. So if you're into this kind of stuff, if you're into strange movies and stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, there are a whole bunch of references to other things in this movie. I don't know why, but there was like, it basically references Voltron a lot for some reason. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never actually watched Voltron or anything because I don't like Voltron, but you know, they reference it a lot in this movie. Like, this is like an original movie. Like, not all of it's original, but like, you know, it's so original and it's so creative. And if you're into this kind of thing, then I'm sure you'll love it. But of course, there are a whole bunch of people who aren't into this thing, into this type of thing. I'm not one of them who's not into this type of thing, you know. I'm into, like, you know, strange movies and creative movies and different movies and, like, you know, just bizarre movies. I'm not into, like, you know, so bizarre it doesn't make any sense movies. They don't make any sense movies, but, you know, I'm into bizarre movies that are good, you know. Like this one. This is, like, a really good movie in a bizarre way, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so I already gave it an 86% out of 100%, which is an A minus. I would definitely, oh my gosh, I'm just repeating myself. Anyway, so, I loved it. That's basically what I'm going to end this with. I loved it. It wasn't perfect. It's not a masterpiece, but I did love it. Anyway, like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.